For 27 years, I've covered the people of Arizona and the politicians who've done more for themselves and their donors than us. Arizonans deserve better. As governor, I'll bring truth, courage, and integrity back to the state capitol. I'm Kari Lake, and I approve this message.
You just saw a bright new star in the governor's race down in Arizona. Kari Lake was a longtime news anchor in the state in Phoenix. She was a serious threat to take over the state house, and she joins us now on Saturday Agenda. Kari, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us on the eve of America's independence. Now, obviously, you were a respected anchor at Fox in Phoenix. What led you to believe that the profession you had dedicated your life to was perhaps misinforming the people, and the best way to help fix Arizona, and in fact the country, was to enter the political arena?
Well, I mean, we all saw the media lose their mind when Donald Trump came on the scene, and that was when it really opened my eyes to just how biased the news media was. And we saw it for 4 or 5 years, but when COVID hit, we went to a whole new level. We went to a different stratosphere of craziness in the media. And that's when I believe the media became not just unethical and biased, the media became actually immoral, pushing an agenda of fear and division in this country. And I, as a journalist, realized at that moment, I can't do this anymore. I can't lend my voice, my reputation, my mind and heart to a career that has gone so far off the skids, I didn't think it was possible to bring it back. And then it was within about a month or two, I had a lot of people start reaching out to me saying, would you please consider running for public office? We need you. We've got an important Senate race. We have a very important governor's race. And I pondered that for a while and realized that we are in serious trouble here in Arizona. We are on the verge of becoming a big sprawling suburb of California. I say don't California, our Arizona, and it kind of sounds funny. And I know other states say it as well, but we really do have a problem. We are at risk of seeing California's policies flooding into Arizona, and we need to preserve our Western culture, our American West culture that makes Arizona so special. So that really is kind of the overarching theme of my candidacy. And we're looking at policies when it comes to even homelessness, when it comes to taxing and regulations. We don't want to see Arizona go down that route. And so we have to hold the line and keep Arizona red. You know, most of us are from other states, other regions. We came here because we love Arizona and we don't want to see it changing. And we don't want to be on the run looking for another conservative state to move to.
Now, this is 4th of July weekend. Do you have any special plans for you and your loved ones on this 4th of July? And also specifically, anything for your campaign, as again, in this age where we're so divided, where we've got athletes that don't want to even stand or look at the flag during our national anthem, what are your plans and what do you think your campaign will be doing to engage Arizonians across the state?
Well, for one, I'm going to spend the weekend working and talking to Arizonans and working on my campaign. I'm going to be meeting up in the high country, as we call it, up in Flagstaff with some Arizonans as well, and talking about how I see the future of Arizona. And hopefully they'll come in and see the same for the state as I do. So I'm just going to spend the weekend with Arizonans celebrating our freedom and talking about ways that we can ensure we remain free here in Arizona and our liberties aren't stomped on like they have been over the last year with some of this draconian mandates that came with our COVID policy, which was really off the wall crazy.
All right. Well, I'm sure there are plenty of Arizonans that are grateful you have tossed your hat into the ring. Kari Lake, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a blessed 4th of July, and we'll talk to you again soon.
You too, Joe. Thanks.
All right.
You just watched Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news channel, now in more than 70 million homes. You can get Newsmax TV on your cable system or check your cable guide. And if your system doesn't carry Newsmax, call them, tell them you want Newsmax TV, because we're real news for real people.